Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2017. Very cloudy, overcast day. We had rain all day yesterday, through most of the night, right up to probably around noon. It was continuing to rain. So I'll show you here what we got. It's just been freaking crazy with this rain. So here's a whole bunch of water here. You can see it flowing. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's coming through that way and flowing. And then it's going out right down to the end of the driveway and down that way. So, yeah, it is a freaking trip. Weather's just been miserable. But yeah, look at all the water down here right now. Crazy. Yeah, but it's all there, and then I'll take you over here and I'll show you this. Yeah, see all the water? It's like flowing like a little creek. Just doing the same thing over there. So all the water is coming down off the hill, pooling here in this lower area, and then just flowing through and flowing out. So I mean, it's like I said, it's a lot of rain. I mean, this is all normally dry. This is not an area that's normally wet. So yeah, so that's interesting. But what are you gonna do? I guess my apple tree don't need no water, does it? Anyway, so yesterday's video, a lot of comments, a couple of interesting things I want to touch on with that. You know, last couple of videos, what I'm trying to do, guys, realistically, I want people to think. You know, people can say a lot of things, and you know, and I want the comments, I want the interaction. Well, hello, Lucy. Come here. Yeah, it's a good boy. You're a good boy. I want the interaction with everybody because I enjoy it. I mean, I like the feedback. I like the fact that a lot of you guys will comment with each other and, you know, go back and forth as long as it's done in not a hateful way. I mean, obviously, I don't want to have that. I mean, everybody has a right to their opinion, which is fantastic, and which is great, and that's because that's what we want. We want to have that engagement. I want, like I said, I want you guys to think, and I want you to be able to, you know, like I say, have your own opinions. So, a couple of the comments that were made, somebody had said there's a battle of good and evil coming because they believe the end of the world due to a religious thing is happening, and because of the fact that I'm not religious, that I'm not on the side of good. Now, you know, I like to think I'm a good person. I try to be a decent person. I don't believe in religion. It's just not my thing, and so it's never gonna be. I mean, it's like, you know, somebody else has said, "Do you have a relationship with Jesus?" Like I said, guys, and I've said it over and over again. Whatever anybody wants to believe, I respect your right to believe whatever you want to believe. I really, truly do. You want to worship, here we go, I'll give you a good example, okay? There's this rock in a driveway, okay? If you want to worship that rock in a driveway, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I want you to worship that rock. If that gives you peace of mind to worship that rock, that's great. You knock yourself right out. But don't tell me that I'm going to go to hell or I'm not going to go to heaven or whatever, which I believe in neither one of them either way, just so you know, because I'm not going to get down there and worship that rock with you. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. It's just not in my makeup. You know, like I said, I don't knock anybody for believing what they want to believe. If you want to believe in God and you want to believe you're going to go to heaven when you die, that's great. I'm happy for you. If that gives you peace of mind, it gives you solace, it helps you struggle through this horrific world that we live in, and it can be horrific at times, but like I said, and again, it's also what you make it as well. So, but if that does that for you, then that's awesome. I'm happy. It's fantastic. But please you know, I'm going to put it out there again. I've put it out there before. I don't believe in God. I'm sorry. It's not my thing, okay? I don't believe that some magical man came on earth and made everything perfect, you know? I just don't believe it, okay? It doesn't make me a good person or a bad person. I have a code by which I live by. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. I had a friend of mine one time, very religious gentleman, and him and I would have some great conversations back and forth. Now, I never changed his point of view. He never changed mine. But he told me one time, and I thought this was pretty funny. He said, "You know what, Ed?" He said, "For somebody that's a non-Christian, he said, you're one of the most moral people that I've ever met in my life." And like I said, for me, it shouldn't be because you're a Christian that you act a certain way. It shouldn't be because you're this religion or that religion that you act a certain way. You should act a certain way because it's the right thing to do. Period. Period. So, I don't mean to get off on a religious tangent, and I don't really want to call it a religious tangent. But like I said, everybody has their own thoughts. Everybody has their own beliefs. It doesn't make you right. It doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make me right. Okay? It doesn't. Oh, watch this. Hey. Yeah. I love when he does that. It doesn't make me right. It's just that this is how I feel, and that's not going to change. I'm almost 52 years old, and here's something that I always thought was kind of ironic. I had somebody say to me one time that their brother was a non-believer, and then then he had gotten sick and he was on his deathbed, and then he got Jesus on his deathbed, and so he was going to get to go to heaven, okay, which is fantastic. That's called hedging your bets, okay. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I don't believe it, okay. But like I said, there's no judgment on my part. I judge nobody, okay. Like I said again, and I've said it over and over and over. Believe what you wish. That's awesome. I'm happy for you if it gives you peace of mind. And that's really, guys, what it's all about. A lot of people are looking for something to explain this insanity that we call life. What is our purpose? Oh, it is what it is. We're here for whatever amount of time that we're here. We interact with people, and hopefully it's good interactions, and the biggest thing is, and this is what I'll tell my kids or anybody, I told my niece and nephew the same thing back when they were young. It's all about people, places, and things, okay? It's what it all comes down to in life. People, places, and things. It's the people you hang out with, it's the things that you're doing, and the places that you are. If you're in the wrong place at the right time with the wrong people, and you get caught up in something, it'll change your world, and not for a good way. But if you're trying to have a decent life and be a positive person and do positive things, that can also change your life too. And so, that's what I try to do. And I'm going to tell you what, back in the day, I did some bad things. I did. I think a lot of people have. And you get older and you mature, and you make some choices and you choose not to do those bad things anymore. And again, it all comes down to choices. It's always choices. You choose what you want to do, you make your choices, and then you have to live with it, And for me, my awakening, I call it my awakening. I call it pulling my head out of my behind, but I use the three-letter word instead of behind. At 27, at 27 years old, I looked at myself, and I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like where I was going, what I was doing, so I decided to change it. And I made some changes. And that's really what it comes down to. It's all about choices, what you want to do, how you want to do things. You can continue to feel sorry for yourself and blame your past on why you're not successful now, but that's crap. It really truly is, because if you want your life to be better, make it better. Make those changes. Staying in an unhappy marriage because of the children, it's not the way it should be, because it doesn't help the children. It really truly doesn't. It only makes it worse for them. So, like I said, it's just life is a trip. I tell you, it really truly is. Look at these guys goofing over here. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get some more rain today, and so who knows. But anyway, so I wanted to get on this conversation a little bit. Like I said, guys, I judge no one. I really truly don't. you know. But I don't care for people saying to me, because I don't have Jesus in my heart, that, you know, I'm a bad person, because I don't think that I am. But that's okay. I mean, you know, that again, in the Bible, let's go back to the Bible. What does it say in the Bible? Judge not, lest ye be judged. So, you know, before you want to go put those shoes on and start throwing judgments around, remember, you're getting judged too. So, anyway, guys, listen, I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Uh, just, you know, be kind to each other. That's the most important thing, man. It really, truly is. Be kind to each other. So, everyone, I hope you have a good Saturday. Remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Be safe. Enjoy your time together. Enjoy life, man. That's what it's all about. We're here for a short time, so try to enjoy it as much as you possibly can. You know, we're all thrown into circumstances, and we can feel sorry for ourselves. We really can, and it's easy to do. I do it too. I'm not going to lie. I have days where I'm like, oh, poor me. But you know what? Overall, I'm pretty blessed. I really, truly am. And so I'm thankful for that. So, anyway, guys, remember, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. I'm hoping they're saying that the weather tomorrow is going to be better. Well, I mean, look how wet everything is. I mean, it's a freaking mess right now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get out here. I think I can get out here and work on this tomorrow. So that's what I'm planning on doing and getting that more squared away. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.